Yo, what's up, guys? James Carter TV here to give my Eastern and Western Conference final predictions. And I'm a day late. I wanted to do these yesterday, but I had all kinds of issues and complications yesterday, so I was unable to come over here and give this video. But here I am now to give it. So let's give our Eastern and Western Conference predictions quickly and clearly. I'm going to start off with the Eastern Conference, and I'll have a slight advantage because Game 1 has already went down. The Indiana Pacers beat the Miami Heat by a score of 107 to 96, I believe, I believe that's what it was. That is what it was. However, that's not changing my opinion. I'm still picking the Miami Heat to win this series in 7 games because I believe once again, ultimately in the 7th game, Miami Heat will pull it together and they will win the series. Now, don't get me wrong. I would love nothing more than the Indiana Pacers to win this series. I will be cheering for the Indiana Pacers to win each and every game in this series. I would love for the Indiana Pacers to win this series, but I'm an objective fan, and I say, you know what? So the Heat can just flip it on. They can just turn on the switch, and then they're running, and then you can't catch them, and then you can't do anything to stop them. But again, I'll be rooting for the Pacers, but I'm sorry. I see the Heat getting to the finals and losing in the finals to what team we will find out momentarily. But I just think, I just trust the Heat more to turn on that switch than I trust the Pacers to keep on that switch. They have turned it on, but how long would they keep it on? I trust the Heat to turn it on and to keep it turned on more frequently than the Pacers will have it turned on more frequently in this series. And it's good to see the Pacers though playing well because the NBA is a better place when the Pacers are playing well. It makes the Eastern Conference interesting. It makes the playoffs interesting when the Pacers are playing well. So thank God for that. Now, quickly, we're going to move on to the Western Conference because there's not really much more to talk about over there. Western Conference, you have the San Antonio Spurs facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. Some stuff going down in this series completely changing my pick. Number 1, Serge Ibaka. He will miss the rest of the playoffs, we are hearing, and I will buy into that. I know Skip Bayless doesn't want to buy into it. I'll buy into it. I'm being told he's out for the playoffs. I'll buy that he's out for the playoffs. And that changes my entire opinion. And now I would have picked the Spurs anyway in 7 games. Now it's going to be 6 games. Now it's going to be Spurs in 6 games. I'm sorry. And Tony Parker's health also concerns me a little bit. That was number 2. I'm a little worried about that, but ultimately, though, the San Antonio Spurs are too much of a well-oiled machine for the Thunder to play their 1-2 ball with Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook and beat the San Antonio Spurs. I mean, that's not going to be able to do it. The San Antonio Spurs are way too well-oiled. They're a too well-oiled machine, and now that Tony Parker can drive into the lane and not worry about Serge Ibaka blocking the hell out of them, he's going to have fun doing it all series. Manu Ginobili's going to have fun driving in all series. They're going to have fun driving it in the lane, hitting those layups, and absolutely gushing the Oklahoma City Thunder defense. Probably to the dismay of a Russell Westbrook. I mean, he's not a scrub defensively, but they're weak inside. When Nick Collison is your starting center, or not starting center, but he's going to be getting a lot of minutes, and Kendrick Perkins is in there. I mean, he can be fooled easily like that. Tony Parker's rejoicing the fact that Serge Ibaka would not be playing in this series, and he is already manipulating and figuring out ways, conniving ways of how he's going to go into the lane and get some easy lay-ins, and that's going to be the difference to me. Tony Parker's going to be the MVP of this series, and he's going to lead the Spurs to the NBA Finals, and from there we will see what happens. So I have the Spurs winning the Western Conference Finals, and I have the Heat winning the Eastern Conference Finals. What do you think about this prediction? Comment down below your prediction. I want to know what you have to say. I'm pretty sure most of us are sold on the Heat. Some of us may be split, or not on the Heat, on the Spurs. Some of us may be split on the Pacers, so I want to see how split we are on those series. And it'll be kind of interesting, but I think mostly everyone's going to be picking Heat Spurs. Maybe some people pick Pacers and Thunder. Maybe more Pacers than Thunder, but we'll see. Let's see what happens in the comments. Until next time, James Carter TV, I'm out. Peace.